Medyka, Poland. Medyka, Poland is a quiet and idyllic farming village near the southeastern border with Ukraine. But in recent months, it has become the busiest border crossing for Ukrainian refugees since the war with Russia began in late February. In February and March, refugees waited for hours or days there to cross into Poland. Now, the flow is reversed. The long lines are on the Polish side of the border filled with people waiting to cross into Ukraine. Kobernyk and her friends have been waiting an event for 6 hours, parked in a line of vehicles almost 10 miles long. "We were waiting all night here and all of us are really tired," she says. Kobernyk is a graduate student from Kyiv getting a master's in international relations. Over the last few months, this war has given her a crash course. "It is my practical lesson. It's sad, of course, that actually the 21st century is not so fantastic. That you, and many others, all of them can do nothing," Kobernyk says. Weeks after the war began, the Medyka border crossing was filled with refugees leaving Ukraine. People wept, afraid that they were departing their country forever, not knowing if they would even have a country to return to. Now, even though there is still death and fighting in Ukraine's south and east, the scene here at the Polish border has lost the panic and fear it once had. Some Ukrainians are going back and forth often, and the tears these days are often from happy reunions. Parents like Oksana Chikh hug their kids at this border crossing for the first time in months. "I haven't seen them since the beginning of the war," Chikh says. "We drove our children to the border on February 26th. Chikh and her husband are both police officers in the city of Ivano-Frankivsk. They weren't allowed to leave Ukraine when the war started, so she sent her 3 boys to safety in Poland with their grandmother. I was scared, it was painful.